What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on natural gas prices.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what news might be the catalyst for upcoming days and weeks for these tickers. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, and by the way, we are on ticker symbol BOIL, and it is a leveraged ETF. I use this ticker symbol because it has much volatility than the natural gas spot prices and natural gas futures. And this means we potentially might have more profits with the successful trades, and we eventually have more risks. But this might be even more interesting from the technical standpoint. So, and as I already mentioned, I made my previous video right here at this point, and let me clean the chart a little bit. And my main assumption was that we completed 5-wave structure right here. As you can see, all 5 waves is done. And we had 3 waves structure to the downside. And my main assumption was at this very point that we should, because of this extremely shallow B wave, we have to see the ABC correction on the to the upside in order to confirm this uptrend and in order to make the possible next long trade. But with this, as you can see, we have 2 possibilities basically, and with this next leg to the downside, we have very clear 5-wave structure, and for now we have this retracement. And this means we technically still have a possibility to see this as our bottom of the A wave, because A wave in the retracement might have a 3 or 5-wave structure, and 1 wave on the motive wave also should strictly have 5-wave structure. Then B wave and second wave should have a 3-wave structure, and we have to see 5-wave structure in our C wave and in our third wave. This means I have to say that we didn't eliminate the ABC correction yet, but the probability of this outcome becomes much weaker, and most likely because of this structure itself we have an 5-wave structure to the downside. We have the beginning of this 5-wave structure to the downside, and in just several minutes I will show you how we can benefit from this price action. And let's continue with the fundamental news. First of all, let me show you that the total sentiment on the natural gas prices is not the best one. Let me show you first of all this article that was published on May 24th, and we are on oilprice.com, and this article is titled US natural gas prices climb nearly 3% on robust demand. And the key bullets are following. United States natural gas prices rallied on Wednesday, trading up 2.93% at $2,389 per million British thermal units. The price increase was driven by a combination of cooler temperatures and a drop in wind power generation, both of which increased natural gas demand. Despite the uptick in natural gas prices, record production in the United States and renewed imports of Canadian natural gas following the Alberta wildfires are keeping prices under pressure. And I have to say that the long-term forecast for the natural gas prices is not the best one, because we have, let me show you right here, we are on barchart.com, and this article was published 2 days ago on May 23rd, and it says, natural gas prices decline on mild weather outlook. And I want to pay attention only on this paragraph. Reduced Canadian gas output is bullish for prices, as wildfires in Alberta have halted Natgas production in Western Canada for several Canadian Natgas producers. The total number of wildfires in Alberta stood at 71 Tuesday afternoon, with 20 still considered out of control. However, that is down from 93 fires last Friday, with cooler temperatures and rain expected to provide further relief in the days ahead. So, and the lower the number of these wildfires in Alberta is, the less bearish pressure we have on gas prices, because it will increase the less number of these wildfires will increase the supply of the natural gas, and this will push the price to the downside. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, on my previous video right here, at this point, I've told you that technically we still have the possibility if you entered your position on this movement to the downside, and I've told you on my previous video right here that we can have, and most likely we will see this movement to the downside, but I didn't anticipate it this deep. And technically, we had at this very moment, we still had a possibility to see the movement to the upside because we didn't break this bottom. But right now we are almost hit the same exact level. And right here, as you can see, at the under the letter L, we have $3.10 mark, and right here we have the lowest point, $3.11 mark. So we are 1 cent above. We were 1 cent above from this lowest point, and technically we didn't break it, but I have to say, guys, that the bullish count is pretty much eliminated. And let me show you the Natgas spot prices. As you can see right here, we have absolutely the same structure of 5 waves to the upside, and right here we have clear 5 waves to the downside. And this bottom definitely is much higher than this one, and technically we still have the possibility to see this this price action as the retracement, and we potentially have another leg to the downside to complete the C wave. But this point, point on natural gas futures, as you can see, we broke this bottom, and this means with this 5-wave structure, clear 5-wave structure, most likely it is not the A wave on the ABC correction. Most likely it is another 5-wave structure to the downside that should break the bottom. Let me show you right here. Let me zoom out and switch probably to Natgas futures. Or let's switch to BOIL ticker symbol. And in this case, we have from this swing high, and this swing high is the potentially the contender to be the top of the 4th wave on a greater scale, because we have from its highest point we had almost completed 5-wave structure, and this is the top of the latest wave. And in this case, we probably completed first wave to the downside, and somewhere here, yes, somewhere here. Then we have ABC correction to the upside, and right now we have to see 5-wave structure to the downside. And because of this, we have the most probable outcome that we have to see the movement to the downside with an impulsive increase in volume. And right here, the volume to the upside is not the best one, despite its quite good movement percentage-wise. It gained about 9%, but the volume is extremely low. This shows that potentially we are not at the beginning of the new wave to the upside, new impulsive wave, but most likely we are in the retracement wave. And because of this, our main count becomes like this. Probably we have, this is our first wave, somewhere here, or maybe even higher might be the second. Then we have to see the movement to the downside that probably in the 3rd wave will break this previous bottom. Then again a retracement and another leg to the downside to complete the entire wave, and probably this bottom of this 5th wave. And I don't know where will be the real bottom, because we don't have a lot of pivot points to project this price target, but this pivot point might be the lowest point for the entire retracement from its all-time high to the current level. So, and how we can handle this movement? Let's do some measurements, and I've pulled the Fibonacci retracement tool from this top to this bottom, which we had previously, but for now I have to adjust this tool a little bit. And most likely we will hit, as you can see, we broke the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level at $3.31, and we have an opportunity to hit 3.44 or even $3.55 mark, and somewhere here might be the trend reversal. Definitely it is not a guarantee, we might see the trend reversal even from this point, but to confirm, to prove or disprove this theory, we have to break this bottom. And when the price will break it, definitely we will confirm the next leg to the upside, the next movement in the impulsive third wave to the downside. This means for now I don't see any bullish setups for this asset. I see just an opportunity to short, to collect your short position to the upside, all the way up to the golden pocket range, with the anticipation that we should retest all the bottoms of this previous price action, and it brings you up to, it depends on your entry point, up to 24% in the medium term perspective. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.